Today I'll be teaching you how to play different steel band grooves. So there's the basic two that we've covered before. We've covered a calypso, and we've covered a soca, and we've done a few variations on each. Once you get to that point, you can develop your own variations as well, as long as it still stays integral to the music itself, which is always the most important part. We represent the music and we conduct the music as the drummer. And so now with those two really popular ones out of the way, there's another little more low key steel band rhythm that's being adopted by maybe a couple composers, especially that of Andy Narell, which I had the pleasure of working with and learning how to drum for steel bands under his watchful eye. I went to his home in La Barrie earlier this year in 2025, and specifically to learn how to drum for steel bands. And I took all of his advice and I'm bringing it back to the drum set. One of the rhythms that he uses is called Gandinga Mondongo y Sandunga. And that is a crazy Cuban rhythm that comes out of rumba from way back in the day. And it's characterized by a weird accent pattern. It's weird to us and normal to them. So if I'm keeping a 4 on the floor, that accent pattern is this. Slower would be 1. We can represent that on the drum set in a number of different ways. One of them is with our foot, our kick being 4 on the floor, and our hand just accenting the downbeat in our hi-hat, like this. So we can play that on the drum set, that accent pattern, with any number of different drums. For instance, I'll play it with just a snare a couple times, and then I'll play it mixing in the toms, and then I'll improvise a little over it. And you can see it like this. So our Gandinga can be represented on any of these different drums. They all work, and as long as we're accenting that. This is how I play a Gandinga when representing This One for Wrath, which is Andy Narell's piece that he wrote for Panorama.